JEE 2026 April Maths from the chapter Circle. And for this question, we have to know the concepts regarding coordinate geometry, circle, right angle triangle, chord of the circle, intercept made on the coordinate axis by circle or line. Let us see the question. Let a circle C have its center in the first quadrant. First quadrant is important. Center. Intersect the coordinate axis at exactly 3 points. Important. And cut off equal intercepts. This equal intercepts important from the coordinate axis. If the length of the chord of circle C on the line x plus y equal to 1 is root under 14, then square of the radius of circle C is question mark. You have to find, though answer is 8. Okay, let us see. Now, do you know, whenever circle lies in the first quadrant, it can be either of this format, or this, or this, or this, or this. Means here in this case it is intersecting the coordinate axis. Actually it is touching the coordinate axis like tangents. Okay, 2 points. Here the circle is intersecting x-axis at 2 points. Here the circle is intersecting coordinate axis at 3 points, where 1 point is origin and the intercepts is equal. Okay, and center is in the first quadrant. So this is the case we have to discuss over here. We can have the circle like this also, which is intersecting the y-axis at 2 points, or all the 4 coordinate axes x, y and x dash and y dash at 4 different points also. That is also possibility, but our condition is center first, equal intercepts and 3 points intersecting. Okay, 3 points. Okay, cut off equal intercepts and first quadrant center. Okay, so our condition is this type of circle. So I have just drawn a bigger circle where these two intercepts are equal. Okay, so its coordinate will be 0a and a0, a and b, and this, as this will pass through the origin, so this point is your o00 coordinate. And in this type of circle, one more thing you have to keep in mind, that when you join these 2 points on the circle which is making equal intercepts, then this line will nothing but it will be the diameter. It will pass through the center always. Okay, that you have to also keep in mind. Why it is so? It is very easy to understand, because this triangle is a right angle triangle. Okay, where this side and this side is equal, so length of this side will be root under 2a according to this. A is the coordinate since, and since it is a right angle triangle, therefore the middle point of this will be somewhere C, suppose somewhere at C, suppose, then CB and CA will be root 2a upon 2, that is a upon root 2. Okay, this portion length will be a upon root 2. This portion length will be a upon root 2, because half of root 2a. Similarly, if you find the distance of this point 0 to this line, perpendicular distance of this will be a radius again, but in this case, since this is the line making equal intercept, so its equation will be x by a plus y by a equal to 1, which in turns x plus y equal to a, you can write. So distance from this 0 origin point 0 0 to this line will be what? You know that formula, that 0 plus 0 minus a mod of and divided by coefficients of that x and y. So in that case also you will find, easily get that this distance is nothing but a upon root 2. So there is a point whose distance from a point on the circle, 3 points on the circle are same, means they are nothing but it is a center point. Okay, so in this way you have understand that why I am saying that when a circle making equal intercepts and having 3 point of contact on the coordinate axis, it will must pass through origin, and the distance between these two intercepts will nothing but diameter, and hence it will pass through center. So center is the middle point of these two coordinates, so its coordinate will be a upon 2, a upon 2. Okay. Now there is one more line. It was saying that if the length of the chord of the circle C on the line x plus y equal to 1 is root under 14, means there is another line whose equation is x plus y equal to 1. Okay, means it is making one intercept on both the axes, and the line so formed is making a chord of length root under 40. This is the meaning of this line. Okay, then you have to find out the square of the radius of circle C. Actually we have to find the radius, then do the square. Okay, so let us see. Now I have the whatever I have told you, I have written over here. Here PQ. PQ, can you see where it is written PQ? This is your P and this is your Q. It is given PQ equal to root under 14. Now PS. PS is nothing but a perpendicular from the center upon this line. Okay, so it will be, you know that whenever a line drawn from the center and perpendicular to the chord, it divides the chord into two equal parts. So PS will be root under 14 upon 2, and that will be equal to SQ. PS equal to SQ. Also PC square, here PC square is PS square plus SC square, PS square plus SC square. That relation also we will use. One more thing, CB, CA and CO are same, and these are nothing but the radius. Okay, let us proceed. Now you will understand the question easily. Important points to be kept in mind is like this. Here, according to question, circle C have its center in the first quadrant, therefore its coordinate will be positive. First point. If it intersects the coordinate axis at exactly 3 points, but we know that a circle can cross an individual axis at most 2 points. But if it is intersecting at 3 different points, then it must pass through origin 0, 0. Okay. So I have already explained you. I have shown you so many situations. It cuts the equal intercepts in coordinate axis also. So this circle C will pass through in this way. One is the origin, one is A0 and another is 0. Where A is greater than 0 by, it is lying in the first coordinate center. So that point will also be the positive. Clearly center will be the midpoint of the line joining A0 and 0A. As circle makes equal intercepts and passing through the origin, then its center will lie on the midpoint of the line joining the intercepts. I have already told you. And the situation I have explained over here again, because in right angle triangle we see the following case. Right angle triangle, if the intercepts, these two sides are equal, then its length hypotenuse will be root 2a, and the middle point, the distance of B, and middle point, the distance of A, and from this point the distance of this point will be same. And if it happens, and if it is making a circle, then it is nothing but center, and these are nothing but the radius, and this is a diameter. Okay, so this point you have to keep in your mind. Therefore center coordinate will be a by 2 and a by 2. That is very easy now. Midpoint 0 plus a upon 2 and a plus 0 upon 2. Problem? No problem. Radius means 0 and the distance from the origin. So 0 minus a upon 2 whole square plus 0 minus a by 2 whole square using distance formula. So CA and CB both are radius, will be equal to a square upon 4, a square upon 4 square root. So twice of a square upon 4 square root, that is 2 cancelled. So a square upon 2, that is a upon root 2. This is your radius in first case. Again we will find the radius in another case. Now we have given one line x plus y equal to 1, which makes chord of length root under 14. Half of the chord length is root under 14 by 2, that I have already told you. Therefore perpendicular distance from center a by 2 to this line will be SC, means center, perpendicular distance from the center, perpendicular distance from the to this line will be your SC, and SC we will find by the formula, perpendicular distance formula, and we know PS and we know SC, so we can find this PC, which will be radius, and we will now then equate with the previously found radius. So your equation is x plus y equal to 1. So a by 2 minus 1 divided by, this is mod square root of coefficient of x square plus coefficient of y square, perpendicular distance formula. Okay, so this will give you a minus 1 mod upon root 2. Radius in this case will be cp square equal to ps square plus sc square. Just now I have told you in the figure, cp square now become ps square plus sc square. So cp will root under of this. Now ps is your root under 14 by 2 square plus sc, just now you have got this one, mod of a minus 1 upon root 2 square. So ca equal to cb equal to cp. This you know, and previously we have got a upon root 2 as the radius. Okay, so we will, using equation 1 and 2, we will equate this, and if you will solve this, you will get the required answer. Squaring on both sides, a square upon 2, this will give you 14 upon 4. This will give a minus 1 whole square upon 2. This will come to this side, so minus sign. 2 if we take common, LCM as, so 2 gets cancelled. This will give you a square minus b square format, so a plus b, a minus b. So a minus within bracket a minus 1 into a plus within bracket a minus 1. When you will simplify this will give you only minus minus plus 1. This will give you 2a minus 1. So 2a minus 1 is 7. So 2a is 8. So a is your 4. But our radius a upon root 2. A upon root 2 is nothing but 4 upon root 2. And the square of radius is 4 upon root 2 square. That is 16 upon 2. That is 8. So square of the radius is 8. Thank you.